Now I'm sure there's a honey pot around here somewhere. Excuse me, mate. Excuse me. Excuse me, you two. Is there a honey pot around here anywhere?
Yeah, but I've never seen a decent shot of it.
Yeah, you see that photographer down there?
Yeah.
He's taking a shot.
Oh, okay. I'll go and find it. Thanks. Cheers. Appreciate that. Hang on. Excuse me, mate.
Yeah?
Have you got a sec? Is there a honey pot around here anywhere?
I ain't got a clue, I'm from the fence.
Yeah?
Yeah, I don't know, mate.
Okay.
I just got somebody over there that was taking a wee.
Oh, I'll go find him. All right, hang on a sec. Sorry. Bear with me. Excuse me, mate. Excuse me. Is there a honey pot round here?
I think it's somewhere around here. You may have a little hike, but...
What? Oh, shit, it's behind me. Oh, it was behind me all along. Didn't realise. Oh, I feel foolish now. Right, okay, let's go and have a look at it, shall we? Yeah, all right, okay. So coming to Scotland was an idea that we first cooked up on the Pubcast. I've got a trip planned up to the Arctic Circle as well.
Another bad joke.
In Iceland, is an Arctic roll.
No, we're going to Scotland, aren't we? We're going
yes.
Yeah, we're going up to Scotland.
That's near the Arctic, isn't it?
So pretty close, yeah. So on a Friday morning at 4 AM, I left my house, picked up Jamie and Darren en route just north of Peterborough, then on to Preston to get Dave, and after a very quick stop at a service station for a McDonald's. Where's the bed? We arrived at Glencoe around about 4 PM, where we were joined for the weekend by Sam Bose. So Daz, how was your tent putting up experience?
Mine was fine, mate.
Was it? Was it
How
all
was
right?
yours? Mine was fine.
Yeah, mine was good. Yeah.
Was it all right? Yeah.
Dave, how was your putting tent up experience?
Well, I'm quite experienced, as you know, so no problem at all.
No problem. How was it
What?
for you?
Yeah.
How was your putting tent up experience?
Piece of piss.
Yeah. Have you finished yet, or
No.
which?
I've moved it 4 times.
Oh, okay. Good stuff.
Enjoying this?
Yeah.
Things that TV stuff, they really put you through your paces, don't they?
Yeah.
They don't go back on
So as you can probably tell, I'm in Glencoe and I'm here with the Pubcast guys and Sam Bose. It's great to see Sam actually. And the first place we've come to, after all the bitching and moaning about shooting honeypots and ruining the environment, we've come to the bloody Buachaille Etive Mòr, the biggest honeypot you can find. Now bear with us, that there's a reason for this. It's because we've only just got here and this is one of the easiest places to find. So what I'm actually going to do though tonight is I'm going to try and find something that isn't quite so honeypot about this honeypot, because quite frankly you've got some fantastic mountains around here, and maybe, just maybe, we can make a bit more of them than just the waterfall. So I can see why you've got the one particular honeypot shot here, which is I think what Darren's lining up over that way. And the reason is that mainly you've got these sort of 4 or 5 birch trees that are completely, well they're not completely, but they're obscuring the buckle behind the waterfall. So there's one on its own which is further across, and if you move further across to take the shot, then you're basically cutting out all of these trees which are just really getting in the way. Personally, I'm going to try and get a different shot here, because I don't want, I like that shot, I do, it's a good shot, but I think it's a bit, you know, you come here and everyone gets that shot. I just wonder if there's something else I can get here, some other shot that's a bit more, well, maybe a bit more me, and a bit less honeypot. So I'm gonna set up for what I think might work, possibly, and then I'll come back to you. So my view on this, which could be wrong, of course, is that I don't think I can give the prominence to the buckle that I really want to by shooting the waterfall in the foreground. I feel like it needs to have its own moment. So what I'm doing is, at the moment, I'm totally ignoring the buckle and I'm just shooting the falls here and this tree. There's some quite nice light on the mountain behind with some reasonably interesting sky. I'm just shooting the tree, and then I've got the fall dropping just to the right of the tree and then coming round further right and then falling down into the sort of bottom right hand side of the image. Now, I'm not focusing on the buckle, I'm just focusing on the waterfalls. Does it work? Am I missing a trick? I don't know, but I'm going to give it a go anyway. So I'm not going to lie, a big part of me is wondering if I'm just ignoring the honeypot shot because I'm just being like, oh no, oh, I'm not going to take that, oh, too good for that. But I think, to be honest with you, the way things are at the moment, the water's quite low. I don't have a wide enough lens to get close enough to the waterfall and get the mountain in. And I kind of want to try something different. And, you know, I really just want to maybe see if there's anything different I can do. So walk further down. I'm sort of with Sam, he's a bit further back, and I'm looking at the water here as maybe sort of a foreground interest with this massive mountain sort of proudly massive in the shot. It's a stunning mountain. I'll tell you something else. I'm going to get absolutely soaked in a minute because I haven't got a coat and I can see the rain coming in, so you know, be prepared for that one. But it's a hugely impressive mountain, and I think it deserves to be shot as such. So I'm gonna leave Sam to take his shot because I'm going to be right in the middle of his image if I don't, and then I think I'm just going to take this shot here and hopefully not get soaked. So the rain's coming in, and I've decided that I'm just going to not worry at the moment about this foreground interest. I've decided that I'm just going to literally primarily focus on this huge majestic lump of rock that's in front of me. So I've shot a panoramic. I'm in at, let's have a look, what am I in at? I'm in at 50 millimeters, and I'm just literally shooting the buckle, and it will be probably a symmetrical image where the very peak is in the middle of the image. It's got a really nice dramatic sky behind it. It's got some fantastic texture on it, and I'm not really worrying too much about anything else in the foreground because I really just want to show you that huge mountain. So yeah, so that's what I've done. And at the moment, I'm not getting too wet, but just don't tell anyone. So I've wandered over to the river here, sort of worked my way down and sort of stepped across a few stones. I've got the camera down at about waist height. It's about as low as I can go really without me sort of, you know, having serious danger of like losing my balance and falling into the water. So I've got this camera down at about waist height. I'm pointing at this sort of, cascade is a very sort of, it's a bit of a misnomer. It's more a little fall over some stones. So I've got that in the foreground where the water's just trickling over some stones. I've got a few rocks in the mid-ground and then over to the buckle in the background. I'm shooting this as a panoramic. I've shot pretty much, apart from the waterfall earlier, I've shot all of these shots as panoramics simply because, well, I just like doing it really, and it gives me more options to play with. So that's what I've done. Miraculously, the rain seems to be going all the way around the side of me and not getting me at all. There's some nice sky starting to happen. Yeah, so have a look at this and then we'll see where we're at. So we finished at the Buachaille or Buachaille Etive Mòr or the Buachaille or the Buachaille, I don't know what it's called. If any of you guys know, please feel free to let me know because, you know, first time in Scotland and all that. And we've pulled over here and I think this might be the Three Sisters. I don't know, it's a pulling spot, but the light looked really good anyway. So we've all come up here. I did say to the guys that you see this behind me here, I did say we could have a wander up that tonight, but even though I've been up since 3 o'clock this morning, like probably...
Turn the camera. He's such a liar. Such a liar. We can go there right now if you want to go there.
Yeah.
Do you want to go there?
It's no right turn from the car park, so we can't. Anyway, hopefully the sun's going to drop below this cloud and then we're going to get a fantastic light show and it's all going to look amazing. So how's everyone feeling? How are you feeling on this? How's it going? How's the tour going for you?
Cold.
Yeah. How's it going for you guys?
Cold.
Yeah. That's
Pretty miserable,
Yeah,
really.
yeah.
Don't really want to be here.
Sam.
Help me if they've kidnapped me.
I don't even know what to say.